My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video. That's my fan because it is real hot right now. But anyways. People have been requesting, that I do an updated DVD/game collection because I haven't done one and it's been over a year or two. So he was like, what, gamer? Show us that, updated game collection / ride movie collection that you rocking with, my brother. And I was like, okay. I could do that. So, in this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys, my full movie collection and full game collection. It could be for PS2, PS3, PS4. I mean, I would do PS1, but I really don't have any PS1 games anymore because I got rid of them all. And I got rid of most of my PS2 games as well, but I still have a few, okay? So, anyways, this will be my full movie collection / game collection, okay? So sit back, relax, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, my brothers and sisters, so first, alright, we going to show off a brother's movie collection. And then after that, then we'll get to them games. And so, let's get straight into it. I got that Godzilla. Okay, and they also are another Godzilla supposed to be coming out this year. I'm not sure the exact month it's supposed to come out, but they are making a new Godzilla movie. Some people didn't like this one that came out. I think it's sometime in the early 2000s it came. I'm not sure the exact year, but I actually like this movie, but I will see the remake when it comes out later this year as well. Got that first season of AMC's The Walking Dead. I will eventually get season 2 and 3 and 4, when that comes out. Speaking of season 4, I'm liking it, with the whole mid-season finale and what happened there. Oh my god. That mid-season finale had a brother crying almost, okay? But season 4, it has been, in my opinion, way better than season 3 was, but as far as is it the best season out of all the my favorite season still is season 2 because it just has so many great characters. You had Shane, you had freaking Dale, you had Lori, you had all the great characters that made The Walking Dead so good, and now they're all freaking gone. It's like, man, anyways. But we'll eventually get season 2 and 3 and stuff. Here is the Incredible Hulk. This was the 2008 version, I believe. They remade this because of the failure of 2003. And I do have to say, out of all the Hulks, this was hands down my favorite Hulk movie they did. So it's good they remade it. Got the Incredible Hulk. This is the one with Edward Norton in it. Got that the Polar Express style. If you love Christmas movies and you've never seen the Polar Express, I highly recommend you see this movie. Love this movie. It always makes a brother feel happy. I got that Home Alone, though. Another classic sucker in this brother. If you have not seen Home Alone, what have you been doing with your life, dude? Who hasn't seen Home Alone? It don't matter if you black. It don't matter if you white. It don't matter if you yellow, pink, purple, blue, orange. Everyone must see Home Alone. Classic movie. Got that Hancock. It's a decent movie. This is with Will Smith, where he's pretty much a superhero in this movie. So, okay, movie. I got that Drumline, Nick Cannon's only decent movie. Pretty much is the only movie that people know Nick Cannon from. Got Drumline. Got Fantastic Four. I've never been into the whole Fantastic Four series. I pretty much just got this movie because Jessica Alba was in it. I was thirsty. Got that Dead Wolf, man. I remember when I seen this in theaters and I thought this movie was amazing. But then I watched it again and I was like, this movie sucks. Really, the only good parts about this movie is when he transforms into the Wolfman. And aside from that, this movie sucks too. But got that. I got in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where brother spent most of his day. Fresh Prince, probably hands down one of the, not even one of, this is arguably the best TV show of all time. This is a season 3 of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I have to eventually get every single season. I freaking loved The Fresh Prince, okay? If they can get TV back to how it used to be, Lord have mercy. This is a season 2 of Fresh Prince. So I got season 2 and 3, but eventually I need to get all them suckas, okay? Moving on over to my Blu-ray collection, got Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I really love this movie. I can't wait till the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes come out later this year. Got that. If you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend seeing it. Got that Will Smith, I Am Legend. People have been wanting to see a sequel for this movie for a while, but I don't think we'll ever get it. But I Am Legend, if you have not seen it, I highly recommend seeing this movie. In my opinion, definitely one of Will Smith's best movies. Got that I Am Legend. Got The Crazies. If you have not seen this movie, I recommend seeing this movie as well. It's kind of like I wouldn't say they're zombies, but it's like infected people and stuff like that, and it gets crazy. So that's why it's called The Crazies. So definitely recommend seeing this movie if you have not seen it. Got that Will Smith 7 pounds down. If you have not seen this movie and you like, being depressed and sad, then you can see this movie if you want to, but you will cry in this movie, trust me. Got X-Men: The Last Stand. This was another one of the movies where at first I loved it, but yeah, it's just what they did with Jean Grey in this movie is just, I don't know. But I'm a fan of the X-Men, so I had to get this movie. So got X-Men: The Last Stand. Still to this day, I love this movie. King Kong. This movie, if you have not seen this movie, dude, this still to this day, I can watch this movie and still be entertained watching it. I love this movie, King Kong. If you have not seen it, definitely recommend seeing that. I got this on Christmas, The Code. I have not opened this movie yet, still in the plastic, but I got that with Morgan Freeman and Antonio Banderas, or Joel Banderas when he did the thing back during the VGX award. Got Dark Knight Rises. We all know Dark Knight. Great movie, great series. I gotta eventually get the freaking first one and the second one. How do I not have the second one? Which was the best one with the Joker? Rest in peace to my brother Heath Ledger. Got X-Men Origins Wolverine. Again, I'm an X-Men fan, so I got a lot of X-Men movies. Got The Amazing Spider-Man. I can't wait for the second one. I think it comes out in May, but I can't wait for that. Spider-Man, if you don't know, is my favorite superhero of all time. Hopefully with The Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's actually good, because people are like, why do you have Jamie Foxx is playing Electro? He's black. But hopefully, so far, from the trailers and stuff, it looks decent. Got World War Z. Some people, a lot of people that read the book hate the movie, but if you didn't read the book, you thought the movie was decent. And I'm one of those people who have not read the book, so I actually somewhat like this movie, but the people that read the book can't stand the movie. So World War Z, I like it. It's decent. Got The Cabin in the Woods. I heard this was a real good movie. So I bought it at Best Buy when it was on sale, but I have yet to even open it up yet, but I'm gonna eventually watch this, The Cabin in the Woods. Got this movie on Christmas as well, The Contract, another movie with Morgan Freeman. I cannot do his voice. Wait. Morgan Freeman. I can't do it. I've seen some great impressions of Morgan Freeman. That might be one of the only people that I cannot really do it good, because his voice is just too unique. Okay, but got The Contract with Morgan Freeman and John Cusack. Got to open that and watch that. Last but not least, I got that Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. That is all my DVD collection / TV collection and stuff like that. And now, my brothers and sisters, now it's time to get to them games. And here we got that game collection though. Okay, now again, it's been over a year in this sucker since I've done my game collection. As you can see,
It got bigger. That's what she said.
Anyways, we're going to start from that small behind PS2 collection because, like I said, I traded in most of my PS2 games at GameStop because that's when I used to go into GameStop and actually, rip myself off. Knowingly ripping myself off. But so that's why my PS2 collection is not that big because it used to be freaking piles of PS2 games, but that's what I have left over. And then we gonna go to the PS3 collection, and then we gonna go to that dusty behind, that dehydrated behind PS4 collection. So let's get straight into it. We got that. I'm sorry. We got that so-called. God, it almost hurts me to look at this game. Zipper, you bastards! How is it possible? I'm sorry. How is it possible that you made SOCOM 1, SOCOM 2, and yet you still made SOCOM 4? How? How do you go from greatness, known as this, to SOCOM 4? Inexcusable. I'm sorry. Hopefully H-Hour is truly the rebirth of SOCOM, because if it is, then Lord have mercy. The PS4s are really about to get a great shooter coming to this sucker, okay? Also got SOCOM Combined Assault. I never got rid of this. Some people didn't like this game because this is when, they introduce, the vehicles to SOCOM and the, more bigger maps and stuff like that. Some people was not, like, no, I don't want that in SOCOM. I want 8v8. That's all I want. But, so they tried something new with this game. Some people did not like it. But if you compare SOCOM Combined Assault to SOCOM Confrontation or SOCOM 4, this junk looks like Jesus, dude, because Combined Assault compared to those two, I'm sorry, SOCOM Combined Assault still had at least, some SOCOM, gameplay to it. So, hands down, in my opinion, the best Ratchet & Clank out of the entire series. We all know that today, Ratchet & Clank is irrelevant, okay? The Ratchet & Clank series has fell off, Probably the last good one was maybe a Crack in Time. I didn't buy Nexus, but, as far as the Ratchet & Clank series, I thought Ratchet & Clank Going Commando was the best, hands down. I no lie beat this game over 25 times, dude. This game right here was, oh my god, loads, hours upon hours of fun, dude. Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, best Ratchet & Clank of all time. And that's not debatable. That's factual, okay? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, is that Sleep Zone? No, this is when Killzone was actually Killzone. This is a Killzone 1 for the PS2. And it's funny because when I was playing it back on the PS2, I remember me thinking, yo, this game has the potential to be a great PlayStation exclusive. Watch this game one day become huge. And now we fast forward to 2002. We fast forward to 2014, and Killzone is goddamn near on life support. Oh, Killzone. Anyways, let's move on. We have that Spider-Man. Okay, this was the game based off of the movie that came out in the, I don't know what, in the early 2000s. This was a game based off of the Spider-Man movie they did with Tobey Maguire playing Spider-Man. And really considering that you don't have a lot of games that are actually good when they're based on the movie, this was a great game, considering it was based off of a movie. So I kept this game. And now let's get to my PS3 collection. Now, as you can see, I got 2 stacks of these suckers, okay? So you had some people just automatically, I'm getting rid of my PS3 because that PS4 is about to come out. If you did that, I know you must be thirsty. I'm so glad I kept my PS3, because if I didn't, I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, let's dive straight into this. I got that Killzone 3. As you can see, got that Killzone 2. Okay, Killzone 2. This game was great, but this game was not for the casuals. Okay, this game was for the hardcore gamers, and that's why, you know, this game really didn't pop off like that. I think that's why Killzone in general has not really popped off, because it's not really inviting to casuals, you know. And for a game to become big, especially shooters, I think you have to cater to both casuals and hardcores. But that's how Killzone has been. So, but Killzone 2 was probably one of the first games that came to PS3 and had you saying, oh my god, this is freaking next gen. Because if you remember those graphics on Killzone 2, you can still go back to Killzone 2 today and be like, yo, these graphics are amazing. So got Skyrim. I love this game, but you literally, when you play a Skyrim game or just a Elder Scrolls game in general, you literally have to put your real life on pause and like just commit to your virtual life in Skyrim. It is literally like a second life. So I just never really got into this game like I wanted, like I wanted to, but I still kept it because I do still play it from time to time. But it's just so much stuff to do. It's got that. Got that Metal Gear Solid 4. This was probably one of the first games that came to PS3 that actually had people say, oh my god, there actually are some good games on PS3, because this game came out where the PS3 needed games to play. So Metal Gear Solid 4, in my opinion, this game was almost a masterpiece. You know, some people will say that you know, the cutscenes were too long, which you did have some cutscenes in this game, be no lie, over a half an hour. But Metal Gear Solid 4, instant classic. Just the Metal Gear Solid series in general. Got that God of War 3. I will never get rid of it. Hands down, God of War 3 is the best God of War out of the entire franchise. If you have not played God of War 3 yet and you have a PS3, slap yourself. Please play this game. This game had some epic boss fights. Graphics were amazing. I will never get rid of God of War 3. The only thing I didn't like about God of War 3 is because it ended so good. It's like, what can they do with God of War 4 if it was to come to PS4? What can they do? Like, God of War 3 was almost like the perfect ending. What can they do? I do not know. Here we have Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. This is what pretty much got that PS3 popping, okay? This is what made people pay attention to the PS3, because they're like, you know what? If I get a PS3, I could get that Uncharted, okay? And this game won game of the year in 2009, I believe. And after that, you know, people started to pay attention to Uncharted and stuff like that. Uncharted 2, hands down, probably it's debatable now between Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 2 as, you know, the best Uncharted. But I think as an overall game, you know, with the single player and the online, Uncharted 2 is probably the best Uncharted. Here we have that Uncharted 3 though. Again, another great game, but, you know, with the online, I think the online is why people, you know, were saying that Uncharted 3 sucks, dude. It didn't suck. The single player was still epic. It did have a few, you know, holes here and there, you know, throughout, you know, the storyline, you know, some parts that you know, weren't completely, you know, clear, but it was still a great game. I think the biggest issue that Uncharted 3 had was the online. You know, they tried to make it a casual game to play. You can't do that after how great Uncharted 2 is online was. You just can't do it. Here we have that Uncharted 1. Some people didn't play this game because, you know, again, this game came out around the time where the PS3 wasn't really known for having great games to play, and it was a new IP, so people was like, yeah, Uncharted irrelevant. So it's funny to look back at this game and see that now Uncharted is like almost the most popular exclusive that the PlayStation has today. So if you have not played just the Uncharted series in general, please play it, especially if you have a PlayStation. Definitely one of the best you know, exclusives that the PlayStation has to offer. Here we have Little Big Planet. This game's great, you know, a lot of fun, a lot of replay value and stuff like that. Kept Little Big Planet 1. Here we got that Kingdom Hearts HD, that 1.5 remix. I got this game because I was thirsty for a Kingdom Hearts game. I was dying of thirst. And yes, they announced Kingdom Hearts 3, but they didn't give no release date. All they said was now in development. Sucker, we might not see Kingdom Hearts 3 till like 2018. So I was like, you know what? I have to get some type of Kingdom Hearts game that I could play on, you know, a current PlayStation console, even though now it's no longer current because PS4 is out, you know. But when Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 remix comes out, I might get that as well. Got that GTA 5, this game won Game of the Year. Some people didn't like this game based off of one thing and one thing only, strictly that multiplayer. Because we all know before this game came out, like when they showed off the multiplayer, people was like, son, this is going to be like two games in one second. Because the online was looking amazing. And then, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. It freaking made like $1 billion in 3 days. We had to wait 2 weeks to play the online. And then that sucker comes out. And that junk is, without a shadow of a doubt, irrelevant. I think the online is what ruined, you know, a lot of people's experiences with Grand Theft Auto 5. Because that was pretty much the biggest thing that people were really looking, you know, forward to. Here we have the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. I got into the Metal Gear Solid series late. And, you know, because Metal Gear Solid 4, that was the first one I played. And then after I beat that, I was like, you know what? I have to play, you know, the series and really understand the story. So then I downloaded Metal Gear Solid 1 from the PlayStation Store on PS3. And then this is when I bought the HD collection. So I beat 2. I'm in the process of beating 3. I really just haven't gotten around to doing it. And then I'm going to play Peace Walker. But if you have not gotten into this franchise, definitely, and you know, you like tactical, you know, stealth type games, I definitely recommend Metal Gear Solid. This is hands down one of the best stories in gaming, like, history, in my opinion. Metal Gear Solid, definitely want to check this game out if you have not played it. Got that BioShock Infinite. This was a Game of the Year contender last year. Great game, great story, great gameplay. Everything about BioShock Infinite was great. So got that, and it included the original BioShock, which I still have to beat. Yes, I know I've not beaten BioShock. There's a lot of games that I did not beat last gen that I really have to get around to beating. I just haven't had the time to do it. Got The Last of Us. We all know this game is special to me. The Last of Us. This game was my game of the year last year. I don't care what no one says. The Last of Us, in my opinion, should have won Game of the Year. This game was amazing. This game matched the hype. Oh my God. The Last of Us 2. When are you coming? Because The Last of Us, instant classic, okay? So I got that. We'll never get rid of that game, probably. Got that Infamous 2. Can't wait for Infamous Second Son, which drops this month on March 21st. Let's hope that's a good game. I got Infamous 2. Got Resistance 2. It's kind of sad because I liked Resistance 1 through 2. 3 was, yeah. But now Resistance is no longer a franchise because they canceled it. So Resistance is no longer. I got the best Call of Duty in the history of Call of Duty. That is not debatable. That is factual. Okay, Call of Duty 4. If these bastards known as Treyarch or Infinity War, whatever, all you have to do is go back to this and people will play your game again. Stop adding more to Call of Duty. You should be taking stuff out, you bastards. Call of Duty 4, best Call of Duty of all time. It changed up the FPS game. That's how you know you have a great game. Got that Batman Arkham Asylum. This was a great game because before this game came out, people was like, yo, can they make good superhero games? And people was like, no, I don't think they can. But then this game came out and it changed it up. Batman, the Arkham series was a great series. I used to have Arkham City as well, but again, I got rid of some of my PS3 games as well, so don't have them all. But last but not least, let's get to that dry behind, dehydrated behind, life support behind PS4 collection. Okay, so this will be real quick because I don't have a lot of PS4 games. I got that Killzone Shadowfall. Got that Killzone Shadowfall. I didn't get a chance to review this game, but pretty much this game was a huge letdown. I thought Killzone Shadowfall had the potential to be the best one. You know, of course, a lot of people bought this game on PS4 because it was a launch title, but the story was terrible. I still haven't beaten the story. If I haven't beaten the story for a game yet, you know something's wrong, because I always beat my stories, you know, for games. So I still haven't beat the story for this game. And the online is decent, but it needs a lot of improvement. So Killzone Shadowfall was a huge letdown in my opinion, but I'm a fan of the franchise, as you can see. So had to get Killzone Shadowfall. I got that NBA Broken Servers 2K14. I might do no lie. You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing, but I got NBA 2K14. I had to get that because I'm black. And our brother needs his daily basketball dose. So I got NBA 2K14. I got that Broken Field 4. I got that Beta Field 4. I got that Unfinished Field 4. I got that We Took Your Money Field 4. I got that We Got Them Again. I got that Battlefield 4. Again, like this game, when I got the game, I think they worked out most of the issues, so I wasn't experiencing, you know, all the issues that people, you know, had before in this game. So it's been running great for me, you know, but Battlefield 4, got that. And last but not least, I just did my review for this game. That Rayman Legends. This game took me by surprise. I was surprised by how great this game is. Got a lot of replay value. It's fun. Freaking trophies. This game was probably, no lie, the best PS4 game I've bought so far. Rayman Legends, you have not... If you're just looking for a fun game to play, I highly recommend getting this game. And that's it. That is it. I am tired of talking. My God, my mouth is tired. Those are my DVDs, my freaking PS3 games, PS2 games, PS4 games. And that is it. That is all that I got. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this updated game collection. Hopefully, you know, I'll start doing these, you know, on a more frequent basis, you know, because this was, you know, really spread out for, you know, over a year's worth, you know, spread out. So hopefully I'll make these more consistent and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, my brothers and sisters. And it is time to start buying some more games and movies, because the collection is always getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, my brothers and sisters, and I will catch you in my next video. Okay, deuces, suckers.